What up, guys? Welcome to GRIZZ Zombies. This is GOROD KROVI. I'm Violent. I'll be your guide. I'm joined here with GRIZZ Ownage, as well as Dino, and some mixed clips with US Man and Greg FPS. Links to everybody's stuff will be in the description box below, and thank you guys for helping me out. We're going to get started right away with step one, and that is collecting 6 trophies. There are 6 located around the map, and you're going to have to find them in order to begin. And as you can see in the computer, well, it's about to show up here in a second, the computer has 6 trophies located below it. We did place them in here, and I'm going to show you exactly how we went about doing that. So to get started, you're going to need to know all 6 locations, and good thing for you, you clicked on the right video because I break down everything as well as we move into the future here. So there's a wall here, a statue wall with some things on it. Now on the way right side, on top of somebody's head there, you can shoot down this first statue. Okay, so we're going to collect that, and they're just little mini statues, and that's all there is to it. They don't show up in the inventory. The second statue I'm going to show you is over by double tap. You're going to need your dragon shield, and I did a tutorial on that already. It'll be in the description box below if you don't already know how to get it. And you're going to dragon blast the top of that pipe right outside of double tap, and that's going to drop a trophy in here. We'll be able to pick that up. That is our second trophy as we move forward in this Easter egg hunt. We're going to be down now next to the sewers. When you drop down in sewers, there's actually something we need to shoot up there. You remember in Zetsubu no Shima, we actually had to push extra square, right, in order to collect rainbow water. Well, now in this map, GOROD KROVI, we have something a little bit different. We have to drop down, and we actually have to shoot this pipe. And when you shoot this pipe, you'll hear water burst from it. And that is exactly what we want, because the next step is the effect of that. So behind Pack-a-Punch, around the wall, you're going to see a toilet going just crazy, dude. There's poop everywhere, and it has our nice little trophy there. It is the Group 935 one, and it's turreted on all over in this toilet. So we're going to pick that sucker up, and that's going to be our third trophy, and then we can move on to our fourth location. So where's it going to be, guys? We're actually going to need to get the Dragon Strike. And so as you move along in the Easter egg and collect your things, we'll be using them. So over outside of Speed Cola, there's going to be a puddle that we're going to need to drop this on. Not this puddle, okay? We made the mistake the first time, and we moved over to this puddle to the left, right outside this area. Now, up on the railing there is where Speed Cola is located. This puddle is to the left of that, and it will pop up like a nuke. We just dropped a nuke on this puddle. That's pretty much symbolism for grabbing that nuke. Now we're going to move over to yellow base. This is supply, and there's a trap next to the yellow power generator or the computer. Do not stand next to the laser where it's coming down. Ownage kind of got the heavy end of that, and so it will take you down. And this trap does last a while, but it's from that giant robot leaning against the building. If you remember in the Giant, we had somewhat of a similar effect where the giant laser would come down, and that's how we got our extra perk on the map, and we're able to buy it. It wasn't free, but anyways, this is actually going to open up a part of the floorboard there in the room, and the icon of the robot is going to be inside the flooring there, and you can grab that just by holding square or X. Okay, so in order to get the last trophy, we need to get the Gauntlet. Now, if you don't already get the Gauntlet, I do have a tutorial. It'll be in the description box below if you have any questions about it. I do think we'll be able to upgrade it, but you're going to need to release the dragon first of all, so that way you can punch with the fist. And it's just left trigger, and then you'll be able to punch that locker there. And this is where Mule Kick is located. It's opposite side of the room from Mule Kick. And that's exactly how you get the last part. But we can't put them in here yet. This is exactly where they're going to be located, but there is another step that I'm going to cover just a little bit here, because we were confused for the longest time exactly how to work these water valves. And I know you're going to get a lot of questions moving into the future here about it. Well, we did figure it out. We do actually know how to do this next step, and I can't do it all in this one video. So I'm going to be having a separate video dedicated to the water valves, but we know that when you kill one of those flying robots next to it, it actually powered this generator, which then turned on these valves, and you can get lucky by switching them and get this fuse. Now, that's not the correct step, but there is a method here, and I will explain that coming into the future. But once you set that fuse, once you unlock it from the valves, you set it into the machine for Sophia, and then the trophies, you can set those in place. So that's going to do it for step 1, guys. Be sure to stick around and subscribe on the channel for more gaming tutorials with GOROD KROVI. I got step 2 coming up very shortly, so we'll be back.